Andrew, so we're just reviewing today's lesson. We're touching on a couple of things. We've obviously just got that grip, just sorting out initially that bottom hand there. So when we look at where we're going here and where it's pointing off to the right there, it's just a little bit too weak. So it just found it hard to release the club. So when we look at it from down the line here and wind it up to the top of the swing, we get a nice movement away now, a lot higher at the top of the swing than we ever have been in the past. So it's then really trying to get that feeling of dropping it back down on that inside. So really trying to get that feeling of the club dropping into the slot first rather than coming that initial movement over the top. So as we get into impact, it gets a little bit outside the line there and comes across the golf ball here. So it just created that weak strike. So in turn, when we watch it from the front here, as we wind it up to the top there, it became quite hard for you to get, because of the grip and obviously the path into the ball, to get that release. So through the shot there, if we look at where the club is after that impact position, it's very much pointing straight up to the sky. Your left arm crumbles down a little bit, doesn't quite get that right arm rotating over the left there. So it just adds a bit of loft and pops it up in the air. So when we look at it towards the back end of the lesson, we look at you down the line here. So we're talking very much about having that initial ball on the floor there to get that path into the ball. So trying to over-exaggerate that. So wind it up to the top there. Good takeaway, good position at the top. Still a little bit over, but better. Not as over the top as what it was. It's still a tiny bit outside the line there, but you'll get it. Just taking a bit of work with it. Just keep getting that feeling and getting on the inside there. And we look at that release through the shot there. So you wind up to the top. Pop you next to Tiger. Show you that difference. So wind it up through the ball there and in through the shot. We just can still see that left hand and that club kind of adding loft to it and pointing up to the sky there. So when we look at Tiger here, we wind him all the way up to the top there and through the impact area, those arms release each other. His right hand really gets a long way over his left. A big difference, big difference. So keep working on it, keep practicing. You definitely got the feeling towards the back end of the lesson there, and we'll take it from there. So thanks, Andrew.